Genbu left without us, then it can only mean that Koryu's return is imminent. Come, we must rejoin the others at Ryzen Temple. We are approaching. I think we're near the end of the Four Lords quests. There's like not much left in. Oh, I need to remember to go back to Doria Low because I didn't grab the next progression on the Alliance Beast drives. Do you do anything but lurk, Dark? You are the lurker in the darkness. I'm glad you went to the Butterfly Garden at least. If you're gonna go to a museum of play, you've gotta go to that Butterfly Garden. That being said, I haven't been in ages myself, but I should fix that. Indeed. Dump them photos. You are, as ever, a welcome sight, Archon. You, Seryu. Forgive me, Genbu. I've been a great fool. As have we all, many times before, and doubtless will again. Nevertheless, forgive me. The wards are at their limit. You've got to come right away. Well, that Seryu has returned to the fold. For now, we Four Lords may bring our united powers to bear against our foe. Your part in this is finished, my friends. Now you must go. Should we fail in this final endeavor, then the temple, nay, the whole of the Ruby Sea may be consumed by Koryu's wrathful fires. Don't be stupid. We came to see this to the end, and we'll do just that. It's the Cyan way, right, Archon? Duh. If I gotta beat up this Koryu thing, I'm gonna beat up this Koryu thing. Also, I need to know if it's Tenzin or not. If that is your will, then so be it. Join us then and stand witness to our deeds this day, which will determine the fate of all that we hold dear. Hold nothing in reserve. Summon all your strength. Only then can we hope to triumph over our mad brother. Oh, interesting. Worked. I can feel it. The wards are mended, straightened. Organized, right? Hello. Yep. No, no, no. Even now, after all we have endured, everything that has made us stronger, how can we fail? All shall burn. Genbu! Genbu! It will be impossible for us three to bind him. We can hold him at bay for a time. Flee this place. No. Cannot. We will not. Fool. Hero you may be, but Koryu is an opponent none can defeat. You killed you once before, Samurai. I'll kill you again. Tenzin? Brother, sister, now's our chance to restore the wards. How? Even in his weakened state, without Genbu, we do not stand a chance. Soroban, come away from there before you get hurt. If I do not act, then our lives are forfeit anyway. Ours and everyone else in the Ruby Sea. What is he doing? This is the ritual he performed incorrectly before. Summoned a great tortoise coming into his body. I see it now. He offers himself to Genbu. His presence returning, but if Soroban does this, then his own soul will be... I would rather you not say it aloud, otherwise I might have second thoughts. Believe me, I know the consequences, and I accept them. Farewell, my friends. Please look after Tamamizu. Soroban. Worry not, Soroban. Will not let it be for nothing. years from now. But not this day. Be gone. A lot of flashbangs in this. Is that a Kirin? You shall not threaten us for many millennia yet. Let us rejoice in this hard-won victory. Nearly lost were it not for your courage and strength, Archon. Soroban. Tragic though his sacrifice was, it was not in vain. Let us not mourn his death, but honor his memory. Death? Memory? What in the world are you on about? Soroban yet lives. I guess, in our hearts or some such. Honestly, if you're going to try and comfort us, you could at least do better than offer trite cliches. Simply making a statement of fact. But I see words alone will not serve to communicate my point. Soroban is Genbu now. Yep, but I should be... Huh? I do not understand. The ritual the Kojin performed, when someone summons the soul of an immensely powerful entity in one's own body, it is understood... Nay, expected that the summoner's soul is extinguished in the process. That is true. When the summoned entity's soul is of surpassing strength relative to one's own. Soroban's, however, has grown remarkably robust, owing to his intense training, his prolonged exposure to the magics of the Tamade Bako of geomancy. His soul now eclipses mine in spiritual potency, which is why it holds fast to this vessel. And so, when the enchantment fades ere long, will mine depart and fade as before. And just when we were getting used to having you around again. Kyoryu's aim was true, as you saw. In my final moments I was filled with regrets, but no longer. With my remaining time I'll attend to my affairs and train dear Soroban to succeed me as the next Genbu. Wait, me? The next Genbu? Warlords are ever needed. You have both the strength of will and character to succeed your older brother. Would you all not agree? I think he more than proved himself when he stood his ground against Koryu. Still, it should be a unanimous decision. Byakko? As you say, he faced certain death without hesitation and embraced sacrifice for the sake of others. Should be glad to welcome you to our fellowship. That is how you all feel, and I am certainly in no position to refuse. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations. Give an elm and they'll take 'em all, I swear. Do not think I've forgotten our bargain, little urchin. Great feats demand consummate rewards, and we are auspices of our word. It's about time. Do you hear that, Archon? It's treasure time! Always see to the preparations. Perhaps you could spare a moment for my dearest comrades. With our troubles in an end, we may be parting ways soon. So this might be the last opportunity you have to speak with them for quite some time. Talk to people! Worry not for Sorbonne. We'll guide him in his journey and help him to reach his true potential. As Tenzin once guided us. I long since given up on ever seeing him again. And then he was there, shining paragon of strength and virtue, that memory made manifest. But if it had been more than that, I would have told them. This body I once cursed I have come to cherish. This I owe to him and his love. I think he already knows. No? Oh, that would be wonderful if true. For all his virtues, he could be remarkably oblivious at times. But though he taught me to love and accept myself, you helped me to remember. You who helped me to smile again. For that, Archon, you always hold a special place in my heart. Please come and visit us in the future. First, I thought he was a figment of my imagination. He was real enough. How or why I know not, but a possibility springs to mind. Tenzin was mortally wounded by Koryu. He used the last of his strength to seal him within the sacred crystal. The original words were born of his flesh, his very essence, an act of desperation. I once believed, but now I wonder. Was it in preparation for this very day? But even if I had been part of an elaborate plan to preserve his soul as a final defense, strength alone would never have sufficed. Nay, another warrior possessed of tremendous potential, like himself, one blessed with a singular power to whom he could bequeath his own. No one else would come, you see. Another hero the likes of which the world so rarely sees. Thousands and thousands of years ago he foresaw your coming. Clever bastard. Putting me to shame with his strength and wisdom both. And still he denies me my rematch. But at least I still have you, Archon. Long ago, live long. For I'm not finished with you yet. We will fight again. And I will win. Without turning to your Amitama, you may be assured. Koryu imprisoned once more. My comrades and I are free to watch over these lands as before, as is our duty. The wards falter once more. We shall again gather our strength and beat back our mad brother's assault, together with noble Sorbonne, a worthy successor to the fallen Genbu. For now, however, you may enjoy a welcome respite. A peace we owe as much to you as anyone else, I should think. See many battles ahead for you. For like Tenzin, you are not one to rest on your laurels. This much is plain. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. But I ramble. Do not deny it. When one has lived as long as I, it is all too easy to lose track of time. Go, go. Should ever you crave the company of we curious beasts, you'll find us here. Come and claim your reward, honored friends. Damn. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. More than enough to make up for 1,000 of Alfina's reckless purchases. And fitting reward for saviors of the Ruby Sea. To be honest, I was half expecting another terrible joke, but you really followed through. Getting this home is going to be no easy task. If transportation is a concern, we'll be happy to deliver it to a destination of your choosing. Really? Just like that? In that case, the Ruby Bazaar in Kugane. If it's no trouble, that is. None whatsoever. Every member of the collective should be glad to lend a hand. And with that, I take my leave. So, Sorbonne, will you really stay here and not return to Tomomizu? Well, I did agree to become the next Genbu. For the duration of his training, I would have him remain here. It'll be a long, hard road, believe me. And I intend to spend my remaining years guiding him. All 500 or so. And there you have it. I hope I can impose upon you to deliver Bunch in the news. 500 years? As in, you'll be here for another 5 centuries? I thought you said that enchantment would fade ere long. These things are relative. And what's with that tone of yours anyway? You should be honored to be the beneficiary of my sage tutelage, foolish turtle. You're a turtle too. An old, crabby, tiny ghost turtle. Get out of my head. There's something a little frightening about watching them fight with themselves. Ugh. Maybe we should leave them alone for a while. It's certainly something to consider. Thank you for everything, Archon. Tataru, safe travels. Snack. So you should just have to go back to Tomomizu from here. Oh hey, Mel hasn't seen this yet. Look at my couch. Let it stare into your soul. You're in the way. It's a Jibanyan couch. It's from the yokai event. Says hi. That thing took me so much grinding to get my hands on. I love it. It's a very weird, very weird couch. Since you have reasons other than usual for this peculiar visit, might it have something to do with Sorbonne? I beg your pardon, Sorbonne is to become the next Genbu? Not feign understanding. However, this extraordinary state of affairs came about is utterly beyond my ken. As unbelievable as I yet find it, though, I have no doubt that you speak true. Sorbonne's had an incredible string of bad luck, succumbing to their Amitama, becoming a giant tortoise, and now this. On the other hand, he could have refused, instead agreed to take on this responsibility, so we may as well support him, don't you think? Indeed. Oh, it pains me to imagine Tomomizu without our Sorbonne. It fills me with pride to know that a coach in the blue has been granted this great honor. We shall pray for him. that he may rise to the occasion and serve as a benevolent guardian to all who call the Ruby Sea home. Thank you for helping him to find his true calling, my friends. Oh no, the pleasure was all ours, and the profit. I'm not sure I take your meaning. It's kind is to look on him from time to time, just to see that he is getting on all right. Of course. It's not every day you make friends with a secret collective of talking animals. After all, even if Sorbonne hadn't decided to remain at Ryzen Temple, I wouldn't have wanted to stay away. You can be sure I'll head there from time to time. You're welcome to join me when I do, of course. Yeah, he's just one of the... So the yokai watches an anime, and like... there's a whole bunch of games as well. Oh, I got a painting from that. Hi, Dragon Girl.